Hello and welcome back to my channel Simply Life. Hope everyone is enjoying the summertime in Europe and the other places where you're at. And today I would like to share with you about the topic change. And what is this which most of the time frightens us or even enables us to make these steps toward those changes and rather keeps us holding on what we know. Which part of us fears this and why we are not able to make those changes? As some of you maybe know, today is a new moon and as well strong energetic connection because it's as well a full solar eclipse. And when we're in an eclipse period in the year, it's actually like a motivator, like a even generator of what we deep within maybe know what we should do already or let go or face, but somehow still push down to the last corner of our being to maybe deal at some point, sometime in our life, or maybe never. And so I want to inspire you with this video to truly not fear those intense energies which you might maybe notice as fears or being nervous or being even a little bit lost those days, not really knowing what's going on, where you want to go, and so on, or in different kind of versions. Those are just a few examples, but for sure I would like to inspire you to understand that it's not that we need to be sad to let go something we know already, situations, rhythms in our lives we know a lot, maybe even for many years, that we don't need to feel like we failure in a part of our life. Let's say you've been maybe for so many years in a certain job and now you feel maybe it's not so much giving you the pleasure, the joy anymore, that you don't need to feel bad if you would change even after 10, 20, 30 years, because it's never too late to make a change, and to not feel that you really failure in it just because it doesn't inspire you anymore, give you the feeling of fulfillment. The same it's with a place you maybe lived your whole life and you feel really it's just not the right place anymore. It's been, and you can be grateful and happy that you could be there, but just something deep within you, you just know it's time for something new, but you're scared, you fear what maybe would the others say with who you live with, what would maybe happen if you would sold this place, could you sold it at all, what could happen if you're not anymore there where you know all those friends and people which you meet daily, and you go somewhere completely you might know almost no one. So the part which is holding us back is actually our ego. The ego who builds and really prepared each step and kept everything under control to have this life where we're in right now, with the job, with the certain people, with everything we know. And now this part of us, the ego, is in a shock, like you would suddenly take away this kind of tool of building where you're at. But actually, what is the truth? That there is no failure, there is no need for sadness, because we are not taking things with us in our life, but we're taking experiences with us. And so you're not really losing anything. No one ever can take all this away from you. You know exactly how it felt to live in this house. You know exactly how it felt to eat this certain food which was growing in your garden there. You know exactly how it felt to have beautiful conversation with these neighbors right next to you living. So all this is already within you now. So even if you do the steps to something completely new, you're not losing anything. It's just the illusion of this ego part of us who built and tried and do the best to put it in manifestation, which is scared and which thinks in the illusion way that now it will lose everything. But if we get into the communication, because ego is working for us, it's not a certain part of us which is living individual. It's our tool to go for it, to build, to manifest in connection with the ideas of our mind, what we want, how should it look like, and so on. And so if you see that actually if we connect the mind with our heart, the soul, the feeling, the inner vision, which always will go for what we really wish for and like, and connect them to be the best friend with the ego, with the self in the 3D, then it can always be a teamwork where you know you didn't failure now if you leave this job which was 30 years a most successful one you had. It's not something bad if you leave the surrounding which you know for 10 years, 20 years, a few years. It's not bad if you leave this circle which is anyway in your heart, those people, and open up for maybe completely new ones and expand the circle of people you know, just that it's in a new place or even just another street of the same town. And that for is this video, to start to not separate your outer self with your inner self, your ego, your mind with your heart and soul vision, and to really try to understand that each of them are important, and all together we are, and really equipped for our journey. So just to follow this won't bring us completely in the 3D, in the daily life, to what we want. Therefore we need the strong self ego part connected with mind ideas to manifest then what we feel here and want. And so this video is a calling that change is motivation of life, and ego is our friend who is really strong and can manifest anything with the brilliant ideas of our mind, but with the passion of the heart. And then there is no failure, but just new, different experiences we are walking, sailing with. And if we feel we want to move and it's just getting heavier because we still need to do this and help this person and build their something and so on, then we should ask ourselves, is maybe the luggage getting too heavy and things are not really serving me anymore on this journey? Because maybe we had enough of those experiences, the same one, the same one, the same one. And all what life wanna show us is just make new experiences. And change is not scary, even if we jump into a void, new space we never been before. So here is the trust, the inner strength. Here are the possibilities, the options, which you can really figure out. Should I go per land? Should I swim on an island and be there? Should I write a book and through this meet new people and then connect and we can make this way? These are the possibilities. And then of course we need a strong outer self, the ego, which says, yes, it's enough, yes, thank you, I'm going now for this new, and I'm happy for it that I go, because I have here and here my best friends with me. So if you feel today especially strongly, or those days coming up, this call for declutter, people, things, places, don't fear the change, because it's still you going for a new adventure. And love it, explore, because life is now. So become best friend with all parts of yourself. None of this is better and all are important. Sending you all my love. For further questions is usually the link below. And thank you for all the feedbacks, subscriptions, and wish you a wonderful time. Bye.